Why do we like fear? At first glance, it seems contradictory. Fear is an emotion that, evolutionarily, exists to protect us. It warns us of danger, prepares us to fight or flee. So how is it possible that something designed to keep us away from danger has turned into a product for mass consumption? Horror movies, haunted houses, roller coasters, extreme sports. Entertainment culture seems obsessed with scaring us, and the strangest part is that we actually pay for it. Throughout this journey, we will explore the psychological and biological reasons behind this fascinating attraction to fear. We will analyze how our brain processes this emotion, why we enjoy experiences like horror movies or roller coasters, and what studies reveal about the benefits and risks of voluntarily exposing our body to panic. Fear wasn't always entertainment. In prehistoric times, fear saved lives. Detecting a predator in time, smelling smoke and reacting quickly, hearing a noise in the dark. All of these stimuli activated our internal alarm system. That uncomfortable feeling in the stomach, the racing heart, the tense muscles, everything was designed to keep us safe. But evolution also left something else, the ability to experience fear without any real danger. And that's where the game begins. When we watch a horror movie or ride a roller coaster, our body activates the same physiological reactions as in a real threat. Increased heart rate, sweating, muscle tension, adrenaline rush. The difference is that deep down, we know we are safe. There are no monsters in the movie theater, no real danger in the roller coaster car. And that combination is the key. Danger without danger. This phenomenon is known as safe excitation. Our brain enjoys adrenaline because it activates the reward system. It's like a natural injection of dopamine. That's why, at the end of the movie, or after getting off the roller coaster, many people feel euphoria, nervous laughter, and a kind of pleasant relief. The body releases tension and interprets it as a victory. I survived. But not everyone reacts the same way. Some people constantly seek intense experiences, while others prefer to avoid them. This has to do with personality traits, such as sensation seeking. Some individuals have a higher tolerance for physiological arousal and find the adrenaline rush pleasurable, while others find it unpleasant. Horror cinema is the perfect laboratory to study this paradox. Classics like The Exorcist, Halloween, or more recent titles like Hereditary or It Follows have left deep marks on entire generations. Psychologists explain that horror movies work because they mix two powerful elements, fear and fiction. The viewer knows that what happens on screen isn't real, but the brain reacts as if it were. It's a kind of controlled simulation. Moreover, horror touches very deep fibers, our universal fears. Darkness, strange sounds, monsters, ghosts, loneliness, death. These are archetypes that have accompanied humanity for millennia. And movies, by portraying them, allow us to face them without risk. It could even be said that horror is psychological training, a way to practice how we might react to the unknown. Roller coasters and amusement parks work with the same logic. Free falls, impossible spins, extreme speeds. Everything is designed to activate our body's alarms. The heart pounds, lungs fill with air, we scream, close our eyes, laugh. It's a physiological cocktail of fear and pleasure. And here comes another factor, socialization. Often, we share these experiences with friends, family, or partners. That collective experience strengthens the sense of connection and belonging. We survived together becomes a shared memory. Psychology has also studied how fear can increase interpersonal attraction. Research shows that couples who share intense activities, like watching horror movies or riding roller coasters, report feeling more connected and attracted afterward. Fear, in this case, acts as emotional glue. Of course, there are also people who hate these experiences. For some, fear isn't fun but disturbing. This has to do with individual sensitivity, personal history, and even genetics. People who are more anxious or who have had traumatic experiences may find these situations intolerable. For them, fear isn't a game, but a reminder of vulnerability. Another interesting point is cultural context. Not all cultures consume fear in the same way. In some places, ghost stories are an oral tradition that reinforces community identity. In others, gore or extreme horror films are cult phenomena. This shows that fear, beyond being a universal emotion, is also a cultural construct. Why do we like fear? Because deep down, it reminds us that we are alive. Adrenaline wakes us up, pulls us out of routine, connects us with our limits. Controlled fear allows us to feel like we're playing with life without truly risking it. And afterward, when it's all over, comes the satisfaction of having gone through the storm and come out intact. Now think, when was the last time you deliberately sought fear? Was it in a movie theater, at an amusement park, in a ghost story told in the dark? Next time you do it, remember that behind every shiver and every scream, there's a deeply human psychological mechanism. If you enjoyed this journey through the psychology of fear and want more content about the human mind, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And tell me in the comments, do you enjoy fear or prefer to avoid it? What's your favorite horror movie or your most intense roller coaster experience? I'm sure your stories will enrich this conversation.